Hello and welcome to the UComms podcast. I'm your host, Shan.
And Jazz.
And today we're going to be talking about our ad of the month, a recent cafe we went to, K-pop Demon Hunter's copyright lawsuit, and the new Spiderman movie. So let's get into it. Jazz, what is our ad of the month for August?
So our ad of the month for August is the Swiss Hysteria ad. Have you heard of it?
I have not. Tell me about it.
Yeah, of course. So can I just say, I feel like for August, I haven't seen any interesting ads.
I was having the same thought. I feel like not many people run it in August, especially compared to July, where I had a lot of picks that was really hard to choose from.
Yeah, I'm very, very curious as to why is it that August 2026 is like an ad-free month?
Interesting.
I wonder why. Is it because companies are getting ready for their summer launches or what's going on there? I think definitely need to do more research into that. But moving on with the Swiss Hysteria ad.
Yeah.
So, do you know what the Swiss brand is?
I'm guessing it's not the country.
No, it is not Switzerland. So the Swiss brand is a supplement brand, and they sell lots of different wellness supplements, right? So their Hysteria campaign is aimed to encourage advocacy and honest dialogue around women's health issues that have historically been mislabeled, misunderstood, misdiagnosed, and underfunded.
Okay, I'm liking the sound of this so far.
I know. I mean, as a woman and, back when I learned history, it was very interesting to find out that any woman who was suffering from depression or anxiety was just instantly thrown into a mental institution and called crazy.
Yeah.
So it's very, upsetting that is what history was like. And even nowadays, I think, not to get political, but even nowadays, I think that it's very hard for women to get recognition for any issues. I mean, PCOS and endometriosis are things that have been going on for ages. They have only just started getting recognition in the last 2 years, which, again, is also insane.
Yeah, definitely.
But a reverse vasectomy was kind of created and done up pretty quickly.
Yeah, so it's definitely quite upsetting. I hear so many stories from my friends who, go to doctors and just have the worst time with really sexist physicians and, not receiving proper pain medication, especially for things like IUDs. So
yeah, because the process is just so painful. But I feel like women centuries ago and even now have kind of just had to grit and bear it. So I do think that this campaign is really good, and it's very much pushing out the narrative that, hey, we as a brand are here for women, and we want to represent you and we want to stand with you.
Lovely.
So I think that is a beautiful campaign.
Yeah, so tell me more about the campaign details.
Yeah, the insight for the campaign is based on a statistic from Australia that only 3% of medical research funding has gone into women's health issues.
Yikes.
So, yeah, 3%.
It's not looking great.
I know. Pretty crazy. Now, in the ad, they're aiming to redefine the word hysteria. Since that's what has been, back in the old days, that's what they would call women. You're hysterical over things. So Swiss's aim, right, is not only to provide advocacy for these women, but is to also redefine what it means to be hysterical, what the word hysteria itself means. Now, in the ad itself, I enjoyed a lot. All the women are dressed up, from the 19th century. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a big history buff.
Okay.
But very big frilly dresses, necklaces, and all this stuff. And they're going and talking about things that have made them, in quotation marks, hysterical. And then they start talking about, the real things. And you can really see in the ad how insane it is that these problems that women are talking about have been labeled as hysterical.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a really interesting ad to watch. And the colors and everything about the marketing in the ad itself was quite nice. I think my only problem that I have with the actual ad is it's not very widespread.
Okay.
I would not have seen this ad at all if I didn't go and look for it for this podcast.
Okay, so maybe they need to invest a bit more in creative commitment and pushing it out across 100%. More channels.
I was just in Chemist Warehouse and Priceline and Terry White Chemist. Don't ask me why, but I was going to a lot of different chemists yesterday. In none of those places did they have any ad kind of showing the Swiss brand. When a lot of the times when a brand does an ad, and it's a brand that you can find like, in Priceline or Chemist, they'll often have like a little panel showcasing the ad.
Yeah, of course.
But that was not a thing for the supplements at all.
That's a bit disappointing. I feel like from what you've told me just now, it sounds like a really important ad given the message and what they're really trying to do with it. So I would love to see a bit more, like I say, creative commitment from them to sort of push it out onto more channels and put a bit more funding behind it so that it can really reach their intended audience better.
Definitely. I think based on what I was reading on the ad as well for the campaign is, yes, they have a great message. That really is the only thing about the ad and the campaign. It's the message. I think in a way that it's good that they're not like pushing these supplements onto you like, oh, you don't want people to call you hysterical, take our supplements.
So it's more an ad for the brand as opposed to a specific product, would you say?
Yes, for the brand, except it's not really doing much for the brand at all. It's more so like saying, hey, like, we stand with you guys, and again, like, this is great and all, but it's not actually doing anything for the brand. And because it's not doing anything for the brand, it's also not sharing the message as much as it could if they had done more marketing in terms of placement for these ads.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if it's women that they want to see these ads, there are plenty of places that they can pop the ad in. But haven't seen it anywhere.
That's really disappointing.
Online when searching it up. Yeah, it is quite sad. But again, like, don't get me wrong, I love this message. I love the campaign.
Yeah.
I love the ad itself. I think it's very fun. But I do just wish it was more widespread.
Yeah.
Because the knowledge that they are giving to people is very important. And I know that it's targeted towards women, but I think that this is something that men need to see as well.
Definitely. And I think it's great to create, an impactful and meaningful message. But if they don't put in the effort to have the message receive people, there's not much point to it. So I hope that we see, a bit more push from them to get it really promoted and out there and a bit more marketing behind it.
Yeah, 100%. But that was the ad pick for this month.
For August,
because there wasn't really any other ad that stood out.
Interesting. I wonder if this is a consistent thing for the years. We need to look into this. If it's just August is like a dead month for marketing communications, or if it's this year specifically.
Well, maybe that's something we can discuss in the next episode.
Definitely.
About what time is the best time to release an ad.
Definitely. Well, moving on, let's do a quick little food review. So speaking of really pushing out your message, we have both been seeing lots of particularly social media marketing for this Korean cafe in Braddon, which is called Zero Complex. Now, I see this all the time on my Instagram, and I think for you as well, Jazz?
Yes.
Yes, I always see videos of, don't know what his name is, but the chef at this cafe promoting his $18 Korean lunch special. He seems really sweet, and he seems like he really cares about his community and the cafe, and so we went and gave it a little visit last week.
Yes. Going back to his ads on like Instagram and the videos, can I just say I love them so much. Like, it's so fun. It's not in your face. It's not telling you like you need to come here. It's just like, hey, if you want some yummy Korean food, come here.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
I think it feels very genuine, right? And it connects better with the audience because of that.
100%. Yeah, it's really, really good. And he just seems like so friendly and nice. And I can tell you for a fact that he is friendly and nice because we went there.
Yeah. Now, what did you order when we went there, Jazz?
So when we went there, I ordered a traditional Korean meal, which was called bunsek.
Okay.
And the meal comes with tteokbokki, kimbap, a miso soup, kimchi, and then some tempura fried vegetables as well.
Lovely. That sounds like a lot of food. How much was this meal, Jazz?
It was $27.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good for all of that.
That amount of food.
Yeah, especially because Korean food in Canberra is insanely expensive.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really good, even though I wasn't able to go and try that lunch special.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much the same thing as the bunsek, except instead of the tteokbokki, you get your choice of either, I think it's beef, chicken, or mushroom.
Okay.
which makes it even better, especially for like $18.
Yeah.
So good. We got to go back at the lunch special time to try that.
Yeah, the lunch special sadly is from, I think it's 11 to 2 or 2:30, and we went in the morning. So we'll definitely be back there to try the lunch special.
So that is what I got in terms of food, and oh my gosh, it was actually delicious. I wrote some notes down about that.
Okay, tell us.
So the tempura vegetables, I dipped it in the tteokbokki sauce, and oh my god, so good. The miso soup I thought was okay. It's kind of just like, it's just miso soup, but it was very nice and refreshing. It cut through the oiliness of the vegetables and then the spices of everything else. Just like a plain flavor is
bit of a palate cleanser.
Yeah, palate cleanser. That's good. Very nice to have.
Especially in the morning. I feel like it's nice to reset yourself a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. The bibimbap I thought was a little bit dry.
Okay.
But when I added the kimchi on top of it, it was perfect.
Nice.
So overall, to rate the meal, I'd probably give it maybe like 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, that's really good.
It was still really good, yeah.
Amazing. Now,
oh, sorry. I was just going to say, what did you get?
Yeah, so I got I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's like hotteok, which is the Korean sweet pancake. So I think it's fried or deep fried maybe, because it has quite a crispy exterior, and then inside it has like a sort of cinnamon brown sugar paste. And it comes with matcha ice cream on top, had some strawberries, some blueberries, some sunflower seeds, and a sort of syrup on top. And I absolutely loved this. I actually, confession, went back yesterday again to get it.
Oh,
because I just couldn't stop thinking about it.
Without
it was so...
me?
I'm sorry, I know I cheated, but I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I was in the air and I was like, what if I go to Zero Complex again and get my pancakes? It was just so good. I really love chewy food. Like, I love having to work for it a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was perfectly chewy, but not like... I wasn't fighting it either, which I really enjoyed. The matcha ice cream was perfect. Wasn't too sweet or too bitter, which is a bit of a pet peeve I have with matcha, particularly in a dessert form. So I feel like it was really well balanced. The cinnamony brown sugar paste, whatever it is inside, was so tasty. I'm a big cinnamon lover. It was perfect. Yeah, and it was just really great all around. Also, something that I noticed was the food was really quick to come to us. I feel like we ordered, blinked, and it was ready. I was like, damn. So that was really amazing.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised too, because with the meal that I ordered, it had quite a lot of components to it, but it came out just as fast as yours.
Yeah. No, I was really impressed, and the service there was so lovely. Everyone was so sweet.
Yeah.
We also got drinks. I'm a bit of a child. I got a chocolate milkshake, but it was great. What did you get again?
I got a iced matcha.
Nice.
And oh my gosh, it was so good. Like you were talking about with the matcha ice cream, I also have a bit of a pet peeve with my iced matchas. I'm very, very particular about them, and I don't think a lot of cafes actually do them very well. Zero Complex did it very nicely.
Lovely.
It wasn't like gritty, it wasn't too milky, and a really nice addition that I thought as well was that they added a sprinkle of matcha powder on top of it.
Nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, so it was really, really good, because you got like a nice almost kind of like texture from it, but again, like not gritty, like it kind of just melted into your mouth with the milk. I did give it a little bit of a stir before I drank it. So good. Loved it.
Love that.
And the drinks also very fast.
They were very fast, and they were great, and they were like a good size. So yeah, I've got to say my pancakes were $23 in total, which I feel like it was a great price. I got 3 pancakes, and they're very filling because they're so chewy. You really, have to use your teeth to get through them. Yeah. And I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Like, I went back 2 days later to get it again. That's how good it was. So I definitely recommend visiting Zero Complex in Brighton.
Going to like pricing as well was pretty good, because the food options for the prices was from like $9 to $28. Yeah. Obviously, like the $9 were like simple things like toast and eggs and stuff, but really good price range. Nothing over $30. Yeah. They also have like add-ons you can get as well. Yeah. And then the drinks were like $4.50 to $10.
Yeah, I think it was really reasonable.
Very good. And then service, everybody was really nice and friendly. And one thing that I absolutely loved about the cafe as well is the atmosphere and the decorations.
Yes, it was really cute. We took some nice photos.
Yes, we did. The lighting, immaculate. Each table actually has a little mini like kind of flower bouquet on it, which I thought was really cute.
Yes, that was really nice.
And then they have like the Korean cookbooks and then some paintings, and it's just like a very chill kind of cozy environment. 100%. And so it's definitely a place that I could see us going back to.
Yeah.
Or even like students, you know, going there to have a little catch up with their friends. I think it's a very nice place. And as you can tell from Sean going back 2 days later, highly recommend.
Highly recommend. I've been telling everybody I've seen recently, like, yeah, guys, you have to go check out this place in Brighton. It was so amazing.
Yes. My only one wish for them, though, I wish they were open late night, because I would be there.
I am definitely like a late night food girly. I mean, this was a great way to start the day. Like I said, we went in the morning, and like it was a very chill atmosphere, so it was a really nice start to the day. But I do love a late night snack. They will definitely see me there again. I think they're going to start recognizing me and be like, girl, you need to stop eating these pancakes every 2 days.
No, they're going to be like, oh, a new regular. That's amazing. Because, like, everyone's just, like, so positive. Like,
it was
so
really
great.
Lovely.
Yeah, and good location, easy to find.
Yeah, really easy to get there from public transport,
yeah,
which is really important to me.
Yeah, because even, like, if you catch the tram there, you get off at Allura Street, and it's only a 6-minute walk.
Easy peas. Love that.
I think.
Yeah, if you speed walk.
Yeah. Like it's under 10 minutes to get there, for sure.
No, that's amazing. Love that.
Yeah.
Well, that is our recent food review. Definitely go and check out Zero Complex in Brighton. And moving on, you were telling me, Jazz, about a recent copyright lawsuit.
Oh my goodness, yes. So, have you heard of K-pop demon hunters?
I don't know how I couldn't have. I actually dressed as them for Halloween last year.
Oh, really? Who did you dress as?
I was Rumi, and then my sister was Mira, and my little brother, we put him in a wig, and he was Zoe with the space buns.
Very cute, very cute. Now, Netflix, K-pop demon hunters.
Yeah.
K-pop demon hunters itself is not getting sued.
Okay, that's good.
Netflix is.
Okay, you know what? That's okay. They have the lawyers to afford that lawsuit. But what is happening?
So there is actually a Christian rock metal band called Demon Hunter, and they are suing Netflix over their name for K-pop demon hunters, Demon Hunters, because
plural, yeah.
It's like taking away from them as a band. And the whole thing, really, I do believe that this whole thing started from one mom who just didn't check things correctly.
Yikes. Okay, I'm seeing where this is going.
Yeah. So basically, the mom had seen like Demon Hunter concert, right? Mm-hmm. And she had
promoted.
Yeah. And so she had booked like a full VIP package and everything. And then she wanted to take her 6-year-old daughter there. And she got there and realized that, no, it's not K-pop Demon Hunters. It is the Christian rock metal band Demon Hunter. And she just blew up, wanted a refund and everything. It was quite messy.
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah, and so the band now is suing Netflix because, hey, like, you know, you guys are taking away from our band. We were established first. And all this stuff. Now, what do you think about this case?
Well, I have a few questions. Was this a recent thing? Because this movie came out like a year ago. So I'm wondering if there's been any other events that have also triggered the band to take action, or if it was like this one singular event that happened quite recently. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So I'm not sure if anything else has like happened, but the story about like the suing and everything is very, very recent. Like, the BBC published it like 5 days ago.
Okay. Because I feel like if it was taking away from their band outside of this isolated incident, which I'm sure it is to some extent with, you know, Google searches even, I feel like they would have taken action sooner. Like I said, the movie came out around or maybe even over a year ago. But I suppose maybe they didn't feel like they had enough of a foundation to sue Netflix. I do think it's interesting. No hate to that mum. I understand that, you know, being a parent is hard and marketing can be confusing sometimes, but everyone, like, please read the descriptions. Also, were there no, like, photos for this promotional material?
Honestly, I don't know.
How did this slip-up happen?
I'm very much, the mom just didn't check things.
Yeah.
I think if she had actually, like, looked into it, she would have realized very early on that this is not K-pop Demon Hunters.
Surely.
But even then, because, you know, like, the band itself, they've trademarked the name Demon Hunter, but Netflix has also already trademarked the name K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah. So if in a court of ruling, you know, like, both names have already been trademarked, then that means somebody saw that there's a band whose name is Demon Hunter, and they are already trademarked, and still went and said, okay, this should be fine to approve. Yeah. Now, there's, like, that whole storyline back, like, way back when, where it was that Netflix thought that let me just rephrase that. Netflix thought that K-pop Demon Hunters was going to flop.
Yes, they didn't really believe in the movie's success in the beginning, I've heard.
So I don't think that they took things too seriously. So even the trademark for the name, I think, did come a bit after the movie, maybe. I'm not too sure on that. But I don't think that the band, like, it's unfortunate that
of course.
such a big, a movie has had success and just happens to have a similar name to your band.
Yeah, maybe overshadowed them a bit, which is,
I think that's very fair. But I don't see how they can sue Netflix over it.
Yeah, and it's K-pop Demon Hunters is quite a different name to Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
Like, K-pop's a pretty... It
like
definitely changes
right
the meaning a lot. And
title.
it's right in the beginning. And... like I said, it's right in the beginning of the word, and hunters. Like, if it was Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunters, maybe they'd have a case. But I think with the addition of the K-pop, it's kind of just on the individual to check and to be able to recognize when something is different. And I think if they do manage to win this suit, I would be really worried at the precedent it sets of, like, how different things can be in order to have a trademark and a copyright.
I would be shocked.
I would also be shocked.
Just because, like I've said, like, K-pop Demon Hunters and Demon Hunter, to me, are very different things.
Yeah.
Like we've discussed, yes, it's quite unfortunate that people have this connotation now that when they hear Demon Hunter, they think of K-pop Demon Hunters. Yes, that's quite unfortunate. But if I was the band, instead of suing Netflix, I would either change my name to make myself stand out more, or I would do more of a promotion and a play on it, in fact.
I think I would, make a bit of an ad out of it. And I don't know, maybe I would sing Golden at one of my concerts. Like, I think that could be fun.
Yeah, I think that would actually have been pretty cool, especially because it's like a Christian band. And, I'm assuming that what they're singing about is like fighting demons. Yeah. Quite similar to what the movie is about. A collab could have been pretty interesting
here. That would have been really interesting.
I think there were some missed opportunities.
Yes.
I just hope that the band does drop the case. I think
I don't think the legal fees will be worth it, especially against Netflix. I don't think it'll be worth it for them in the end, sadly.
Unfortunately so, because it's a very big company. They have the ability to just keep fighting on and on if they need to. And I think if they had gone to, like, a lawyer or even, like, to a judge, they would say there's no case.
Yeah,
I don't think there's
I
a
agree.
case.
And even if they don't want to change their name, which is fair, maybe it has meaning to them, they could what if they just add something in front? Like, what if it's like Christian Demon Hunters? You have Christian Demon Hunters, K-pop Demon Hunters. Even something like that, I think, is a better solution than suing. And I think it is really sad when, sometimes our anger or, like, annoyance even can get the better of us, and we do miss out on what could be, like you said, a really great marketing and collaboration opportunity that I personally would have loved to see.
Yeah, 100%. So it's very, very crazy, but again, very interesting to see that decision being made. And I just can't believe that it all started with a mom who just didn't check her ticket properly.
This is your sign to check your ticket properly. Although I do wonder, because concert tickets are not cheap. Like, she really went through the hurdles, especially with VIP packages with that, like
you'd
maybe looking at the emails fully. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I mean, no hate to her.
All I'm gonna say is, like, if I came across a concert
for an animated movie,
not even an animated movie, but, like, if I saw Demon Hunter concert, the first thing I wouldn't do is say, oh, let me buy tickets. I would search it up and just be
definitely.
Like, Demon Hunter, is that K-pop Demon Hunter?
Just double check, especially since K-pop Demon Hunters, they're not technically a band, like, they are a movie.
She would have had that whole time to check it.
Yeah, and wouldn't it be promoted as, like, K-pop Demon Hunters Huntrix live show?
That is how they promote it. They say Huntrix, they don't say K-pop Demon
K-pop Demon Hunters isn't the band, it's the movie. So I don't know. There's just a lot of misunderstandings for sure, and no hate to her, but this is just time to do some research and read your emails properly, I suppose.
Don't just trust things as you see them, guys.
Yeah, always verify your information, definitely. But, I hope she had a good time at the concert, at least.
Yeah, so from what I've heard, apparently she demanded a refund.
Oh.
Didn't get it, got incredibly upset. I'm not sure whether she ended up getting the refund or not in general, but I don't think she stayed for the concert, and that's where Yeah, that's where this comes in from.
Well,
very interesting. I don't know. Maybe they just hate metal music. I probably would have just stayed and just enjoyed it.
You're there. You might as well, right?
If I paid that much money, yeah.
Might as well. Well, anyways, hopefully this lawsuit brings attention to the fact that there is also a Demon Hunters band. Like, maybe this could be good press for them.
True.
And hopefully it avoids any future similar situations of misunderstanding around the two.
100%. So, talking for the marketing and the opportunities for the
band and the movie.
Yeah. I believe that you are going to talk to us about Spiderman.
Yes. So, new Spiderman is out, guys. Big news. In case you hadn't heard, I'm sure you have, because they have been on top of their marketing game like crazy. I saw this movie, I think it was a week or two ago with my brothers. Did you see it, Jazz?
I did. I saw it, I think, the second day after it came out.
Oh, wow. You're on top of it.
My boyfriend works at Hoyt's, guys.
Okay, that's good. You get discounts. But yes, I have been loving the marketing and the movie itself, which we'll get into. But first, the marketing. And speaking of band and movie collaborations, something I found interesting was that before the movie came out on, I think it was Instagram and TikTok, they had a collaboration with Olivia Rodrigo's official account. Or maybe it was her like fan account, but the official verified one. And they used Stupid Song, one of her recent singles from her new album, to promote the movie. They basically had what I actually thought was a fan edit at first, until I saw us by the verified accounts using that song to scenes in the movie to promote it. Which I really loved. I thought it showed a great understanding of their, target demographic. I think it suited the vibes really well. There's a lyric about New York and being really blue, which I think sets up the movie really well. And I was really excited. I was really, really hoping that they would use the song in the actual movie. And maybe this is an echo chamber moment, but I did see a lot of other people also wishing the same thing. And I was slightly disappointed when the song did not make an appearance in the movie itself.
Yeah, you know what I thought was pretty crazy? That they played E.O. by Bad Bunny in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a fun addition.
I think I enjoyed it because I love Bad Bunny. So I thought it was very good having it in there. But I was just very surprised because, like you said, if they had been doing marketing and promotion with this one song, why wasn't that song in the movie?
Yeah, I did think it was a bit odd. And I was like, oh, maybe they'll use it in the credits so the song's a bit more of a focal point. That's quite common. But I was a little disappointed when it wasn't there. I mean, I still really enjoyed the movie, but I was sort of thinking about, I do think, a cross between music and movies are really great collaborations. For me, what comes to mind is the Hunger Games franchise. They're really famous for using movies and upcoming artists as a collaboration. You had same artist, Olivia Rodrigo, on not the one this year, the one that came out a few years ago, The Battle of Songbirds and Snakes, her song that was released and written for the movie. And then, like I said, they used it in the credits, so it was a bit more of a focal point. And I feel like that created a lot of buzz around the movie. And with the new one that's coming out this year, Sunrise on the Reaping, I see constant speculation around who are they going to use for the new Hunger Games movie, because they have built this expectation, and it creates a lot of really natural, buzz and speculation amongst people, and it helps create your audience to do some of the marketing for you because they're constantly talking about it and promoting that there is a movie coming out. Yeah. So I did think that was a bit of a missed opportunity, sadly. Yeah. But anyways, talking more about Spider-Man marketing, one thing I absolutely loved with this movie's marketing was Zendaya. I mean, who doesn't love Zendaya? And one thing I love about Zendaya is her method dressing. She's really known for this now. I mean, it is definitely something that happens a lot for movies. I think Barbie was a really great one. But, with the red carpets, method dressing is...
The hat.
The hat, yes. But with method dressing, it's basically using premieres and press looks and sort of dressing in a way that represents or reflects the movie, and it creates a lot of, like I said, natural buzz where the audience does a lot of your marketing work for you for free, which is great.
Yeah, I did think that was very interesting as well, her wearing like the all black and everything.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, I love seeing her Spider-Man themed outfits, and she did it for the Odyssey as well recently. But yeah, I think it creates a lot of buzz around the movie, and it's really fun to see. I love seeing her outfits and what she's been wearing.
Little like extra in about that as well. Because she had worn all black to a bunch of like the press related things about the movie, a lot of people were theorizing that spoiler guys, stop listening if you're listening to this and want to watch the movie. A lot of people were theorizing that Spider-Man would die.
Yes, I saw some people theorizing Spider-Man would die, and then some people theorizing that her character MJ was going to die.
Just because of an outfit, which I thought was very interesting. That, like, just an outfit can create that much buzz around, like, the movie.
Yeah, it really shows that the audience is so tuned in to the movie, and they're so hyped for it. And then, so she was wearing a lot of black outfits, and I think in Shanghai, she was wearing a white outfit, and in China, white is the mourning color, not black. And so that was really interesting. I was stressed out in that movie theater that someone was going to die. But it's okay.
Good thing everyone lived.
Yeah. So let's do a quick little spoilers still, if you're listening. You haven't tuned off. Spoiler review. What did you think of the movie, Jazz?
I thought that it was really good. Again, I think there were a few things that I would have liked more if they had changed it up.
Okay.
Because I did watch this movie such a long time ago, I've fully forgotten exactly what it was.
Okay.
But I remember walking out of the theater and being like, oh, I'm pretty happy with that movie. It was pretty good. But if I were to rate it, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Because there were certain things that I would have wanted to be a bit better.
Does any come to mind, or you've kind of forgotten them?
My brain is mush.
That's okay. We're week 3 in semester. Like, don't judge us, guys. It's hard.
Yeah, I wish that I could, like, really remember, because I had some good points, which I probably should have written down before this episode. But I'm sure that you will have something to say.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, maybe the fact that you don't remember is your review. Like, it didn't really stick with you.
True.
Because I feel like I remember it really well, but I really, like, emotionally connected with this film. I cried. This has been embarrassing. I cried 3 times in this movie. 3 separate times I was sobbing in my cinema seat.
That's fair. I can understand why you cry. But I think, again, like, I remember the movie itself. I just don't remember what it was exactly that I didn't like about it. Because I was looking at it from a critical analysis point of view for, like, movie. From, like, my movie class, production class, way back when.
Yeah.
And that is what I was kind of, like, thinking about, like, after leaving the cinema.
Okay.
But obviously when I go from it, like, in an emotional perspective, it doesn't matter what Spider-Man movie it is, whether it's really bad or really good, I will love it no matter what, because it's Spider-Man.
This is true. It's hard to make a not enjoyable Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Is maybe a better way to phrase it.
I think part of it is because it's everyone's nostalgia.
Yeah, definitely.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Like, even,
that's
like,
my boy.
Yeah, I even used to watch, like, the cartoons and everything.
Same.
So I'm really sad about the Marvel reset as well.
With the X-Men, or?
So it's going to get to a point that I've heard with Marvel that once they wrap up all the new movies and finish the storyline, they're going to reset everything, which means they're just going to make the same movies again, but it will be
what is the point
different
of that?
Actors.
Literally, what is the point of that?
It's for the new generation, is what
Why
I've
don't we
heard.
just-
So I know, right? Very interesting.
Well,
see, that's why I was very, like, set by it, because, you know, I want these actors, like, they are, like, my actors now, you know, like, they are who I picture when you tell me who's Iron Man, you know? So if Marvel were to do that reset, which I understand, if they want to make more movies about these superheroes, they won't be able to, because they're getting old, you know?
Yeah,
they're not going to look the same. So I can understand why they need to do the reset and bring in the new actors, but I just don't know how it's going to go and how it's going to play out. So I'm really wondering what fully they're thinking in that.
Well, I guess it does kind of work for Spider-Man, right? Like, we're on our 3rd live-action Spider-Man now, and I enjoy all of them. I love Spider-Man. I have heard, I'm not sure if it's true, but I have heard that there's something with the deal with Sony and Marvel is that they have to keep making Spider-Man movies, otherwise the rights get sold back to Marvel or something. I haven't fact-checked it, but that's what I keep hearing floated around online because of the way that the deal is constructed between, because Sony owns the Spider-Man rights, but then Marvel owns the Marvel rights. I don't know how this works, but so I have heard that there's sort of timeline between how long they can leave it in between making a new live-action Spider-Man before the rights automatically revert back to Marvel.
And I know that Marvel does not want to, not Marvel, Sony does not want to lose those rights.
Of course not. They make so much money from it because everyone loves Spider-Man. So I do wonder if that's why Spider-Man in particular has been rebooted a lot more than any other Marvel character or storyline. So maybe it'll sort of work like that. But I really love the current Spider-Man. I love Tom and Zendaya. I mean, they obviously have very great chemistry and they work really well together.
In that scene where MJ kisses her new boyfriend and I saw Tom's face, I was like, that is not acting.
I was like, I need to give that man a hug.
It was so sad. Looking in his eyes, and I was like,
the pain.
I don't think he's acting here.
The pain was real, definitely. But yeah, I am really curious to see how the MCU continues to go. I'm not the biggest MCU fanatic for sure. I think Spider-Man's probably the one that I consistently tune into. Like I said, I really loved this movie. I think I give it like 4.5 stars on Letterboxd or something.
Yeah.
Which is pretty high for me.
I really want to go back and watch all the Marvel movies. I've never been like a big Marvel fan either, except for like Spider-Man. But now that Robert Downey Jr. is not playing Iron Man anymore, I want to go back and watch all the old Iron Man movies, you know, and I just want to build it up like that.
Yeah, well, maybe we can have a few episodes. It's like your first time Marvel impressions. That would be so interesting.
That would be pretty fun, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Especially knowing like what happens in like the future and stuff.
Yeah, I wonder how it affects your viewing experience, sort of knowing how it's going to go.
Oh yeah, Infinity Wars killed me.
Even though you hadn't like had the context still?
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
okay. Well,
like,
it's going to hit even harder now if you have all the context. Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I did really enjoy the new movie though. I think it felt really vibrant and fresh. I really loved that New York felt a lot more real.
They should have put Mamdani in it though.
But then no one would have paid attention to Spider-Man.
True. Mamdani would have taken like all the views.
Yeah, and they wouldn't need Spider-Man because they've got Mamdani. Yeah, New York's been getting a lot of great press recently, actually.
They have been. And oh my god, can he be our like what is it, Prime Minister?
Yeah, I suppose that would be the equivalent. Yeah.
Like
come
to Australia, Mamdani.
Yeah.
Please, we need you.
Yeah, I'll take you to Zero Complex Canberra.
Yeah.
You like Korean food. But yeah, no, I really loved the new movie. I didn't have too many comments on it. Like I said, I really emotionally connected with it, so I'm not sure I'm the best like objective critique. But I really liked how the fight scenes were shot. I think watching it really felt like playing the Spider-Man video games, which I love.
I think a really good Easter egg that I saw someone point out was that when Spider-Man, Peter Parker, was chasing Jean Grey to like get to MJ before she did, you can tell actually
that it's not MJ.
Yeah, that it's Jean Grey when they're swinging around because MJ is afraid of heights. But
yes,
she is fine.
I've seen this pointed out. I didn't realize this in the movie. I felt so stupid, but afterwards I was thinking about it. Yeah,
like, you were like, whoa. Right?
Yeah.
I think that's like really good, like when you like notice these little Easter eggs,
but it
then
makes
you, like,
sense.
Go back and see.
Yeah.
It, like whoa. Yeah. So I thought that was like really, really interesting, and I loved the new Tame Impala song in there, "Loser."
Yeah.
So nice. And then have you seen the Spider-Man edit?
Which one? I've seen a lot of them.
So it's literally called the Spider-Man edit on TikTok if you were to search it.
Okay.
And it's an edit to the "Loser" song.
Oh, okay.
And there was actually this guy, and he booked out an entire theater, paid like $1,000 for it,
oh my gosh,
just to have like a bunch of people dress up as Spider-Man and like watch the movie and then play the edit at the end of the movie.
Interesting. Wow.
So I thought that was
I'd love to have enough money to do fun, dumb stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. It's very, very fun. And I love seeing like how the community goes and does like this type of stuff for like the new Spider-Man, you know?
Yeah,
and
I love community events like that.
And just like the New Yorkers love Spider-Man in their universe, I think we're like the counterpart. Even though he's not real, everyone loves Spider-Man. I have not met a single person who doesn't like Spider-Man. If you don't like Spider-Man, you're weird.
Yeah, it's like not liking chocolate or ice cream or something. It's just such a universal joy.
No, not even. It's like hating pets.
Interesting. Okay.
That's what I would compare it to.
Okay.
If you don't like Spider-Man, you hate pets.
What if you don't like spiders as a pet? Is that okay though?
Like, wait, I didn't think about that. When I say like you hate pets, like you just hate like the feeling of love.
Okay.
Just cute animals.
Because Spider-Man's about joy and love and
because like some
spreading
people love
simple
spiders
joy.
or like snakes. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but like you can
it's
appreciate
the feeling of love and joy and in a community manner.
That is who Spider-Man is.
Spider-Man, have you seen there's a Canberra Spider-Man? This keeps coming up on my Instagram. There's like a guy, I think it's in Civic, he dresses as Spider-Man and like takes photos with you.
Oh.
Because I actually passed him one time when I was on a night out with my friends, but I thought it was just like someone dressing up for the club really weirdly. But apparently it's like a thing because it keeps coming on my Instagram now.
Oh, wow.
And I really want to go find him, so maybe we should do that.
Maybe we should find him and invite him on here.
Because everyone loves Spider-Man.
Yeah, everyone loves Spider-Man. I want to take a picture with him.
Yeah,
I want to take a picture with Spider-Man.
We need to go on a night out and just like hang out in the Civic general area for a while until Spider-Man comes in. Maybe we can like get into like a fight, like a fake fight, and he'll come to like break up the fight.
Yeah. Oh, we should get like the Batman signal. We should get a Spider-Man signal.
Yes, I need a Spider-Man signal.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what I was thinking for Halloween? Little update for you guys here. Halloween is very soon. Get your costumes ready.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really expensive, but I was literally thinking of buying the Cookie Monster like mascot costume.
Oh my gosh.
And just going as like the Cookie Monster for Halloween.
I love that. And then can you take photos with me?
Yes, I will take photos with you. But it's like $200 for a mascot costume, which is like insane.
Damn. Is it like an official one?
Not even. There's not like an official mascot
Can you
one.
make your own one, or is that too much effort?
I think that would be a lot of effort.
Okay.
I think that's making a mascot is like
It's a lot of fabric, I
hard.
suppose.
Yeah. Sewing.
You
and
better
then,
get
like,
cracking.
better get to work. Sean wants that costume.
I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite, it's not really a holiday, but it's one of my favorite celebrations.
Yeah.
So I take Halloween very seriously. I've had my costume in the works for a while now, and I'm really excited.
What are you dressing up as?
I'm doing Studio Ghibli with my family, so I'm Princess Mononoke.
That's
and I'm so
cute.
excited for that. It should be really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, that is our episode for today. Thank you guys so much for listening. Definitely tune back in next time, and we will
have something for you.
Yep.
To listen to. I don't know what we said in this podcast we were going to talk about, but we will talk about something for you guys.
Definitely.
And we will just leave you off with a question. What will you dress up as for Halloween?
Yeah, please let us know. Well, hope you have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Bye.